Oh, hi. This is Penny. I'm the owner of Penny Psychic Readings. You just caught me there finishing off my lunch. Okay, so I have now joined you, and I hope you're going to come and join me. Go grab your coffee and perhaps your sandwich. Come and have a watch. Okay, I'm going to be with you now for 30 minutes, so I do hope you're going to stay around. We are now being joined, and we've got several viewers that I can see. So hello to Samantha, hello to Claire that's just joined us. I hope you're going to stay around for the whole 30 minutes. I've got a really interesting topic for you today. The format of the Facebook Live today will be updates on Penny Psychic Readings and anything I've got to tell you with regards to that. Then I'll be doing a topic of 7 types of soulmate connections. So I hope you're going to stay around and listen to the topic and give me feedback on the topic. It'd be really great for you to get interactive with the topic. And then towards the end, and I will tell you when, I'll be inviting you your questions for the free guidances. Now, for the free guidances towards the end of the show, what I do ask is that you do share. Obviously, they are free guidances, but I do ask that you share the video on your Facebook wall with your friends, just as a little bit of payback, really, for the guidance. Okay, so we're now being joined by 5 viewers, which is great because we've only been live now for 1.5 minutes. So to have 6 of you now is really great. So hi to Jamie, Kirsty, Sarah, and Lauren that's just joined us as well. Oh, Claire Carroll's just joined us, Ollie's mum. So hi there. So basically, what's cracking off within Penny Psychic Readings? Okay. Well, you may or may not be aware, just recently I've tried to make some expansion plans into London and into Milton Keynes. Unfortunately, have had to pull back on these due to some family issues and commitments and needing to be around for more children's appointments and things like that. So I have put those expansion plans on hold at the moment. So just for the foreseeable, I will not be travelling to London and I will not be doing home visits in the MK8 area either. Okay, we've got a very busy time ahead as a family, and obviously that does come first. Okay, so what's cracking off at the moment? Well, quite a lot of party bookings are coming through at the moment. That is both the one-to-one style parties where everybody has a little mini reading, or the demonstration style parties where everyone sits in the same room and receives a reading. Oh, look at this. Oh, we've been joined by Kitten. Oh, he's gone now. Okay. So both styles of party are really taking off at the moment, and what I do usually find is that parties leading up to Christmas do get really busy. So if you are thinking about having a girls' night in or something like that, why not invite me round? Everybody can have mini reading, or maybe a demonstration of psychic clairvoyance and mediumship in your own home. If you'd like to know more about that, pop over to the website penny-psychicreadings.co.uk and have a look at that. So we are now being joined by some more watchers. So we're being joined by Shannon, Lisa, Lisa saying hi, Shanda, Georgina, Becky, Amanda, and Becky saying hi as well. So hi to everybody that's joined us. Okay, I do hope you're going to stick around for the remainder of the show. So yeah, if you are thinking about having a girls' night in or a bit of a get-together before Christmas, do consider having a psychic party. Like I say, whether that's a one-to-one style or a demonstration style party. If you've got any queries or anything you want me to explain, anything in more detail, just pop your comment on and I'll go into things in a little bit more detail. Okay, now I do cover a 20-mile radius with my parties of NN4 and my current postcode. So if you are looking for that, I do travel out 20 miles now. However, if you are outside of that 20-mile radius, what I am doing is webcam parties. And now they've taken off a bit as well, actually. So basically, you can have your girls round, but it's not intrusive because I'm not in your home. You can set the Skype or the Facebook video webcam up in a separate room, and everybody can come in and have a little reading on a one-to-one. Can be quite nice because it's not so intrusive. Nero, one of our new kittens, has decided to join us. I wonder if he's going to put in an appearance on this. Oh, no, he's gone. He's a shy boy. Okay, so if you are thinking about that, then hop over to the website and make an inquiry, please. Email readings have been so popular. I've been doing so much work on email readings just recently, whether it's the email questions or the email photo readings or the email tarot readings. There's something for every budget on the email readings. So if you are fancying an email reading delivered straight to your inbox, do hop over and have a look at them. But also, recently I've had 6 requests for email readings with no payment attached to them. So if you are serious about having an email reading and you're wanting one and you want to order one, do attach payment with that. Otherwise, your request won't be processed. So we're just going to say hi to some more people. We are now being joined by Amanda and Victoria and Emma. So hi, thanks for joining me. Hope you're going to stick around. Oh, and Patrina's just joined us as well. So hi to everybody there. Just to let you know that my diary is really filling up over the course of the next couple of weeks. So if you are wanting that one-to-one reading or that phone reading or webcam reading or email reading, do get your request in now. Lauren, yes I do. If you hop over to penny-psychicreadings.co.uk, all the details of how much things cost, information about the services, and also how to book is all there online as well. You can see the diary and book online. Okay, Becky, I'll be doing some guidances towards the end of the show, so do save your question until then, because what happens is if you get your questions in now, they'll all start scrolling up, and as people join, as people comment, everything will fall off the end, and I won't be able to see your question. Okay, so I will tell you when to get those into me, and then if you can just, once you've had that guidance, if you can just share, that'll be absolutely fabby-dozy. Okay, so in terms of what I want to talk to you about today, and it's following on from past life connections, is what I spoke to you about 2 weeks ago, because I fortunately didn't get around to doing a live last week. It's following on from past life connections, a lot of feedback on how interesting the topic was. So I promised you guys 7 types of soulmate connection, because usually when we talk about soulmates, people automatically assume we mean a life partner, somebody we're going to spend the rest of our life with. And actually, soulmate does not mean that at all. Literally, soulmate is somebody that you have met in a previous life. That's all. And we can stay with that soulmate connection, or we can actually move on from it once the lessons have been learned subconsciously. Okay, and there's different types of soulmate connection, but I'm going to talk to you today about 7 different types of soulmate connection. Do feel free to ask questions, do feel free to make comments, give feedback, anything you like throughout the course of the topic. Do come and get interactive with the topic, okay? And certainly if you recognise the type of soulmate connection, do come and let me know. Are you ready? Are you steady? Yes? Let's do topic. Okay. Right, here we go. Okay, so 7 different types of soulmate connections. Okay, there's a friend soulmate, a teacher soulmate, a companion soulmate, a karmic soulmate, a twin flame soulmate connection, a new soul connection, and a soul family soulmate. That sounds confusing, doesn't it? Okay, we're now going to talk to you about each one individually, and I'll give you an explanation of each of those soulmate connections. Okay, so if you've got any questions, find it interesting, want to interact, do feel free. Okay, everybody's ready, everybody's steady, let's go. Okay, a friend soulmate. A friend soulmate is one of our most comfortable soulmate types. One we feel most at ease with. We usually know our friends from past lives and we all get along well with them. They are people we can confide in, share a mutual trust, respect and liking. These relationships are usually harmonious. Friend soulmates are in our life because of the similarities such as shared beliefs, shared attitudes, hobbies, likes and dislikes. Soul friends can, however, come and go, and as we grow and change. When our beliefs or attitudes towards life change too radically, friends can drift apart and are no longer required because we think too much alike. Okay, is that how you feel about your friends? Maybe, you know, do let me know. Okay. A little slurp of coffee there. Okay. Lizzle, if you could save your guidances to the end of the topic, please, that would be great. Thank you. Okay. Now, we've also got teacher soulmate connections. Now, that isn't a classroom teacher, not somebody who stands at the front of the class and teaches you maths. Okay, this type of soulmate connection is anyone who comes in to teach us any kind of life lesson, particularly through a difficult situation created with them. This person may or may not be a friend. For example, it could be a landlord, a work colleague, a competitor, a neighbour, or even the person who crashes into our car. Whenever we need to learn a certain lesson, be it to have more courage, patience or love, our angels guide us to a perfect situation or person that can help us learn it. Note, not all difficult situations are lessons. Sometimes a person can just screw us over and it's not planned. Okay, it's very common for our family members to unwittingly be soul teachers to each other. Friends also fit into this category at times as well. Don't forget that we too are the soul teachers of others. Does anybody recognise that one? Okay. Lizzle, what have I just said, please? Can you just hold off on that? Because it will fall off of the end and I will miss it. So you need to have a little bit more patience, please, and just wait until I'm ready to do the guidances. Okay. So hi, we're just saying hi to Rebecca. So she's just joined us and we're now up to 9 viewers, only 12 minutes in, and we are now up to 9 viewers. Okay. Right. So we're also now talking about companion soulmates. This is the kind of soulmate that we traditionally associate with the term soulmate. It's that deeper, more intimate kind of soul relationship. Soul companions are the ones we look for in a loving relationship or friendship that is far deeper than we have with the soul friend. Whilst we get along famously with our soul friends on a casual level, it is the soul companions in our lives who we relate to deeply and who mean more to us. We can have deep relationships with family members, close friends and lovers through marriage or otherwise. Some people may marry casually to their soul friends, which may mean a shorter marriage, whilst others wait for a deeper connection that comes with the soul companion. Okay, so that's the very traditional style of soulmate, the one that we are used to connecting with when we talk about finding our soulmate, finding that kind of forever person that we want to spend the rest of our lives with. Just going to say hello to Joe, who's joined us as well. So hi, Joe. Do hope you're going to stick around for the rest of the show. Okay. We also have a karmic soul connection. Now, this is actually one of my favourite soul connections. Okay, this is the one that I think is most interesting, and I also think this is one where that can be the teacher soul connections as well, because there's a lot to go on within a karmic soul connection. Karma can cause, as suggested, can cause trouble. And yes, we encounter many karmic soulmates who come to finish and balance past karma with us, old karma from former lifetimes with them. They may or may not be a companion soulmate also, since some of them come and go quickly. Usually, we can tell a karmic soulmate within weeks of meeting them. Whilst we may have an instant powerful attraction and relate fabulously within a very short space of time, we trigger the karma in each other and begin to clash, argue, and cause friction. Imagine dating a charming person and becoming alarmingly close within weeks, only to suddenly start fighting as though you've known each other for years and years. We fight hardest with those who we have known the longest. Karmically speaking, karma is efficient and often triggered fast between two familiar souls who reunite in this present lifetime. It's interesting, isn't it? Karmic soulmates can have any kind of relationship, from colleague, friend, lover. This is especially true of many love relationships, however, which are held together by intense attraction, or sex basically. Yet underlying the entire relationship are issues and problems that are very challenging. Sometimes the karma is too intense and these relationships end badly. Yet they give us a lot to contemplate over the years as we examine how it all went wrong, how we could do better next time, and the lessons that it is given us. Those who successfully complete the karma with their karmic soulmate often drift apart, for the whole sole reason for the joining has since been completed. I think that's a very common type of soulmate, don't you? I think that's really common, and I think, you know, where we kind of just have a complete personality clash with a colleague, or, you know, you just really just don't like somebody, or you just cannot get along, or we team up with somebody on a partner level and we just end up fighting all of the time. So I would have thought that most of us actually could relate to that karmic soul connection. So yeah, so we've been joined by Mel and Alison, and Patrina's having a bit of a laugh to herself there. Right, okay, so 5, the twin flame reunion. Okay, we only have one unique twin flame who was created at the exact instant we were from our larger oversoul. This is the one person who is our exact twin in creation, the one we are spiritually married to for all of the time. Not all twin flames incarnate at the same time, so not all people meet theirs, although it is true that this era is unique in that a lot of twins are incarnated and are meeting at this time. There are many articles around the internet devoted to twin flame relationships. Okay. Do you think you've got your twin flame? Oh, the fighting soulmate. You mean, oh, Patrina, yeah, you mean the karmic soulmate. Yeah, it's a really common one, that. I mean, who doesn't actually clash with anybody, you know? We all do it, don't we? We all clash with people, you know, over time. And, you know, sometimes you can get a lot of people in one place that you really just cannot stand, you know? It's like saying, why am I being thrown in with all these people? Karmic soul connection. Oh, we've got fighting kittens in our hallway at the moment. Okay. 6, new soul connection. Keeping an eye on the time there. Right. Okay. We have significant encounters with souls who have not travelled through time, that we have not travelled with over the millennia. This can be wholly unfamiliar souls with whom we have no prior spiritual contract, yet we meet them and become intrigued. The good thing about our soul contracts and our life plan is that it can be as fluid or as changeable on any occasion. New soul connections may particularly happen if you have already completed all of your previous karma, yet you are still living, basically. Okay. Family soulmates, perhaps one of the most important kinds of soulmate is one who is literally part of our soul family. A soul family is a larger collective soul energy that spirits itself into smaller entities, as in order to experience new expressions of itself. It is at once one and many. We are as branches of our soul, and there are other branches very similar indeed to ourselves. Okay. This gets a little bit complicated because our soul belongs to an oversoul, which can project 12 souls from it. This means that any one oversoul can have 12 times 12 equals 144 reincarnations. Wow, that is complex to get your head around, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to leave the soulmate connections there. I'll leave you to figure out this soul family soulmates. Possibly best not to do that after a couple of Prosecco's, and let you digest that. Yes, Becky, it is amazing, isn't it? All the different kinds of soulmate connections that there are, and that was 7 there. It gets a little bit complex when you start talking about oversouls and branches of 12 and blah-de-blah-de-blah, doesn't it? Okay, so that moment you've all been waiting for. If you do want that quick one-to-one guidance today, do get your questions in now. Start getting your questions in now. Today I'm working with a natural ability that I've got of clairvoyance and mediumship. I've got the Rider-Waite new set of tarot cards, which are these ones here. I've got the healing with the angels, that are these cards here. And I've also got with me the quartz crystal ball. You've got 9 minutes to get those questions into me, please. So if you do want that one-to-one guidance today, get the questions in now. Now. Be quick about it, because we've probably got a space for about 9, 10 questions at a push there. And then if you can please share the video onto your wall, that would be great. So has anybody got any questions for me today? Maybe it's a topic related question. Maybe you want a close look at your love life, your work life, your family life even. Maybe you want to know what the angels have to say to you today, a little bit of general guidance. Maybe you just want to know, I don't know, maybe you've got a job interview coming up this week and you want to know how that's going to go. Are you actually going to move house on Friday, maybe? Have you got a hot date lined up this week? Maybe you want to know how that's going to go. Do feel free to come and ask me and I can look into that for you, and give you approximately a minute's worth of guidance there. And then you can get to know how I work and what Penny Psychic Readings is really all about. We do have 7 people still with us, so if you do want that one-to-one guidance, get the questions in now, because time is ticking downwards, and we've only now got room for 7 guidances. So if you are looking for that guidance, get that in now to me, because literally nobody's putting anything on the bottom. I'm just wondering whether this thing is stuck. Hello, can you all say hello to me, please? Say hello. I just want to know that this thing's working properly. Okay. This doesn't seem to want to work, I don't think. It's very, very slow, very slow. Who's still with us? Come and say hi. Who's still there? Okay, right, lots of likes and loves coming up, I have to say, so thank you very much for that. It looks like people really have enjoyed the topic today. I just cannot see any more comments coming up on the bottom of this, but I am really grateful for everybody that's joined us today. But if nobody's got any guidance that they want, okay, right, okay, I'm wondering here, is Becky still with us? Actually, I'm wondering if Becky's, this thing's gone ever so slow, don't you think? Okay, Becky, I hope you don't mind, but I am going to pull an angel card for you. Okay, I just want to give a little demonstration now. So this one is for Becky. Okay, Becky, you've got your guardian angel around you at the moment, my darling, and I do feel as if there's female energy there. I am sensing this is an older person. There seems to be something to do with earrings, and I'm smelling quite a sweet smelling perfume around this lady as well. Okay, I do feel that she might have liked to wear nice jackets as well. Picking up on the initial B for you there. Okay, so I hope you can relate to that, Bex. Becky, yeah, and I'll leave that with you. Right, okay, Patrina, I'm just going to give you an angel card as well, so I hope you're still with us. The angels are bringing in a lot more beautiful angels around you at the moment for some angelic support. They're saying that you're going through tough times, stressful times, so they're bringing in more angels. So I hope you do feel a bit more comforted by that, and just ask the angels for support within your gut feeling. Okay, now any questions, guidances that you want me to look at? We are being joined by 8 people at the moment. Amy Sheffield, I'm going to pull a card for you as well. The card of new beginnings. So basically, Amy, what I'm sensing here is that it's new beginnings all round for you, whether it's work, love, family. It's all new beginnings, and it may feel to you as if you're at a little bit of a crossroads right now. And I do feel here that actually you've got choices. As you go forward here, you've got quite a lot of choices coming up, quite a lot of decisions to make about the way forward. So I'll just leave that with you, and I hope you can actually relate to that. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left of the show. Kerry Handley has just joined us. I cannot see any comments on the bottom of this, so if anybody has put comments on the bottom of it, then I do apologise. I'm doing random guidances right now, so I can't actually believe nobody's got any questions. Okay, so what I can assume is that I cannot see people's comments. Oh, Alice Claydon, guidance please. Okay, so let's have a look here for you, Alice Claydon. Okay, I want to say to you here, use your heart to think things through rather than your head, my darling. I do feel as if you've come through a bit of a sticky patch here, and I want to say I think you've got some big decisions to make, certainly regarding something to do with your career. I do wonder also if there's some study coming up for you as well. It's like saying embarking on new horizons. Okay. I also feel here that the guardian angel is around you in terms of a male spirit. Okay, I've got the initial R going on here, and also I feel as if this man was a smoker as well. I do feel like later on he did shuffle as he walked as well, and he is very much around you right now, my darling. Now things can turn around for you. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, listen to that gut feeling, listen to those angels talking to you, because that will be your best guidance you can get. Okay, I hope you've understood that, Alice, and thanks for interacting with my show. Okay, oh, thank you, Becky, for sharing. Thank you. Okay, that's really lovely of you, and thanks for the hearts as well. I do like them. Let's see if we can put a card for Kerry Handley here. Right. Okay, Kerry. What's coming up? The angels giving you freedom and independence, and also that things are emerging. So the freedom and independence are coming up for you, and it's all emerging. So I feel that there's a fresh start on the horizon for you, Kerry. And I feel as if kind of you're getting out of something that has been quite restrictive to you. Okay, maybe new arrangements are coming in place just to give you a little bit more freedom, a little bit more work-life, family balance, that kind of thing. Okay, so I want to say you will feel a lot freer, a lot more able to be yourself coming up very short. And I feel that really kind of starts in the new year. I'll leave that with you, Kerry. And I hope you've enjoyed that guidance. Okay, so oh, thank you very much, Mel. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, so that really completes 30 minutes of the Facebook Live today. So there's no more space for any more guidances. If you can not comment on the finished video, that would be absolutely fab. And this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel once we're finished as well. And it will also be on my Facebook wall in case anybody wants to keep sharing it or watch it back. Okay, but thank you for joining me today. We're left with 9 viewers watching us. Okay, and I will be around next week. I'm not sure what date yet, but it's on my Facebook schedule. Anyway, so I'll see you. Bye for now. Bye.